How are you feeling, Fenella?
I'm feeling good. What will be, will be. I will try my hardest and hopefully smash it out the park. So it's been a week since I manned St. George. We're going to forget about the bike and the run because I didn't have any bike legs and the hamstring is still something there, which is for another day. And we're going to concentrate on the swim. I should be pleased with the swim, but it actually didn't really go to plan. Like, looking back at it and reflecting on it, I was there with the first 200 metres. And on this race they actually had a timing mat halfway through, so we could actually see halfway point and then the full time, and there was a drop off, or severe drop off on the second half of the race. I want to know whether that's just mental or if I'm just not fit enough, because in training I've been training well, so why can't I do it in races? So that is why Billy and Bear at Aquabear have decided, or I guess we've all decided because I agreed on it, that we're going to do a 3,000 yard time trial. That is about 120 odd lengths and a lot of tumble turns in a 25 yard pool, but we just want to do it to get a realistic long distance swim threshold so that we can then use that in training moving forward to hopefully improve and not have a race like St. George again where I either mentally mess up or physically mess up or whatever it is, just to give us that benchmark moving forward. So this is how the day went. Enjoy.
You having your gel?
Power.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I don't have quite a good feel for the water.
Yeah?
A bit like hard to catch breath, but it's going to be hard. So.
Probably the heat. It's very hot for
already.
our first date in the morning.
Yeah. I'll do maybe 150 more and then.
Yeah?
If I'm like this or like this, right? That's like, dude, you're right in that sweet spot, like 7 high to 8 high, you're doing great, right? If we get up there above like, probably anything above 9, 8, just under 10, I'll probably be like, oh, like wave on. If you're like fast, I'm gonna be like, all right? And you don't have to respond to any of those, but so you know what the heck I'm telling you. Like, so you're really looking for a thumbs up or this, and then you're like, man, I'm right in there. I'm right in there.
So we have started, yeah, for me, I think she started well, she's pacing well. This is good for Fenella. Normally she'd go way harder than this, so she's pacing it well. I think what would be good would be 34.30, so sort of like 69, so she's right on the mark. We'll see how she goes. She's had some big bike mileage, so this could be interesting, but she looks good, stroke looks good. Still breathing every 3-5, so all good.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet.
Here we go, last 500. We're on target for under 35 minutes, so she'll be happy with that. I'm not sure she's feeling 100% today, but she's swimming okay. We've got John pacing her for the last K, which is pretty cool, but they need to go now. They need to go. Last 500. Come on, come on!
You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win every way. You showed me how to spread my wings.
Nice, John. Thank you. Yep. 108 flat. Nice job, baby. Nice job. Good job.
You confused me.
Yeah, it was okay. It actually added like minimal. Good job. Good job. How do you feel?
It's just mentally that was really hard.
Yes. Well, from that part, just so you know, like literally your second 100 of the whole thing was almost 110. And there was no, I was like, I'm not telling you. That's why I just kept going up. Because I knew if I threw on you there that like, dude, you're here, you would have just, and you brought yourself around really nice, girl. You averaged literally 109 3/4 the whole way through that.
Yeah.
I didn't
Sorry, I
even
feel
see
like
it
I'm taking your accent. I do that a lot.
That happens to me
If
all
I'm
the time.
around someone with an accent, I'm like, the
That
next thing I'm
happens
like,
to me
yo,
all the
I'm
time.
starting to talk like that.
All the time. Like people think I'm like making fun of them. I'm
No,
like,
it
no,
just-
I just love it.
Yeah, it just comes out. Yeah.
And it'll still like you can still but for 3K that's fine.
Hey, Nada. So it's done.
It's all done. Bit anxious going into it, so I'm glad it's all finished.
So how did it go?
Actually went well, but not great, but good. Like our expectations going in was to try and hit that 30 to 35 minute mark, and I got under that with 34 minutes and 55 seconds, so that's great news, but I definitely feel like there's more. I could have swam it a lot better.
Yeah, so did you take anything away from the reason we did it was to kind of get a realistic threshold and moving forward for training. So did you take anything away from it from that point of view?
Yeah, definitely that. Sometimes I definitely swim too fast in my threshold swims, but I think we need to focus on doing longer reps at say a 68 pace for a 300 or anything up for a 300 meters to an 800 meter rep, but do more of that kind of swimming just to get that strength in and being like realistic with what I can hit, rather than swimming 64, which I can do, but I can't repeat that over and over again. And that showed in St. George, where maybe the second half of the swim where I slowed down quite a lot. So just building that strength, building that endurance, and being like realistic with what I will actually be swimming in a race. And like a 34:55 is really good. Like that would, if I was doing an Ironman swim, that would get me a sub 50, so like a 48 minute, which in most races from what I've seen and what I've looked at will get me a 10-minute lead or be right up there with the front group. So it's not bad, it's just, can I improve that, can I get better, which I think if I think I can. What do you think?
Yeah, the whole point of it was to get a threshold to see where you're at. But I think it gives us a lot to work on moving forward, and potentially going into the races being more realistic and knowing what you can swim.
Yeah.
Maybe now we can change our training moving forward to do longer efforts.
Yeah, scary, but it'll be good.
Yeah,
It's just what it is, isn't it?
yeah, and I think you said it really well. I think a lot of people would really want to swim that quick.
Yeah.
So it was a good swim. But yeah,
I definitely could have swam better, I feel. Like, the hardest thing was just mentally. I got to the first 500 metres and I was already like, oh my gosh.
yeah, and obviously Heather and Lionel decided not to turn up today, so you did it all on your own.
Yeah, all on my own, which is even more challenging. But now I have got cake to say well done to myself.
Cool. Okay, anything else? Or are we done?
I think we're done.
We're done.